Hey guys, welcome back to the Woolen Homestead. My name is Tiffany, coming to you from Midland, Michigan. Welcome, welcome. This is episode 108, and today is May 11th, 2022. And let me bring up my notes here. Got my notes on my phone, so if you see me on my phone, that's why. Yeah. It is only been a couple weeks and I'm really excited that I'm here to record another episode. So hopefully I can keep in practice with this and yeah, not have to go so long in between episodes. So I don't have any knitwear on today. I've just got my Harley Davidson t-shirt. This one is from the West Branch, Michigan location. We've been going to a couple of the area Harley Davidson dealerships and just getting a shirt anytime we go. So it's kind of fun. We've been collecting them. So for those of you who don't know, my husband Ethan is a big Harley guy. So that's where we've been collecting shirts. So where you can find me is the Woolen Homestead on Instagram. There's an email for the podcast at thewoolenhomestead@gmail.com. There is a P.O. box for the podcast, which I have not checked in a very long time. So if you did send something, I'm very sorry. If you want to let me know, I can always go over and check it out if I know something has been sent. But I have not been great about checking that, so I do apologize if anyone has sent anything. And then, yeah, I'm not wearing any knitwear today. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It's only been 2 weeks, so I feel like I don't have a ton to update on, which is really kind of a cool thing. But I will say that Ethan and I actually recorded a like a life stuff segment this morning or this afternoon. So I'll put that in at the end where I would usually talk about what's going on in life. And yeah, so you can see Ethan too, because he hasn't been on in a long time. We used to podcast together quite a bit, and now we're just with our schedules and everything, it's really hard. We're like passing ships pretty much. So yeah, we did a little recording of that, so we thought, why not? Speaking of the Harley, him and his brother are currently like doing an overhaul on his brother's bike at the moment, and then they did Ethan's before that. And so you're probably gonna hear I'd be shocked if you can't hear that in the background because it is very loud. But yeah, that's so funny. Speak of the devil. Okay, so finished objects. I have one, which I'm very excited about. It is my, this was my vanilla sock knitting that I had going on in my purse. I pretty much always have a sock project going on for my purse knitting, and this was that one. I also worked on these while Ethan worked on his bike. And so that's where I got a lot of the knitting done that way as well. So this is Coloringbook yarns. This is the Autumn and Mint colorway. You can get a good look for what the color is. I do have Benny, our yellow lab, up here, so if you do hear heavy mouth breathing, that's why. And then I forgot to mention this last time, but this is a contrast heel. So this is actually one of our old yarns. I don't even remember what we called it. It was either Dove Gray or Dove Heather. I think it was Dove Gray or just Dove. I don't remember. But yeah, it was just a gray that we had. And I did 2x2 rib. And then I really like this tip that I had learned from Denise, Earth Tones Girl. When doing self-striping yarn, what's the fuzz on there? When doing self-striping yarn, when you are doing ribbing, when the color changes, if you knit that row where the color changes, no matter where in the row you are, or no matter where in the round you are, you just knit that first round with the new color, and then once it comes back to that new color, you can then go back to ribbing. That helps create a seamless color change. Otherwise, when you have ribbing, you'll get these little bumps of color into each stripe. So I really like that trick. That was really, really helpful, and I love the way it looks. So I do that now on all my self-striping socks. I knit these on signature needles, size US 1, 64 stitches, and just did a rounded toe from Crazy Sock Lady's patterns. I like her toes, and I like, oh, the heel is also from her patterns too. I like the heels that she does. So yes, that is what I got done. And these sock blockers, these are from Knitography in Norway, and she makes these. I don't know if she still sells these, I would imagine. It's also where those mitten blockers are from too. But yeah, if you check out Knitography, you can see if she still has those. But yeah, I love these sock blockers. They're so pretty. So yay! Pair of socks done. Speaking of Crazy Sock Lady and socks, is anyone doing summer sock camp? I am so excited. I plan to do that again. I'm also trying to participate in her Instagram knit along she's got going on right now, which is called, I think it's called Clear 'em for Camp. Basically get all your projects done before summer sock camp starts, which it starts at the end of May. It's May 28th, which is the day before my birthday. So I'm really, really excited that summer sock camp is starting around my birthday. So, which basically, if you don't know what summer sock camp is, it's just knitting socks all throughout summer. So I'm really excited about it. If you want to learn more about it, you can check out Crazy Sock Lady on YouTube or on her Instagram. So that is it for finished objects, works in progress. I have my new purse knitting project, which is in a bag from Jenny of Mountain State Stitches. And I do have last year's summer sock camp pin on there. I'd like to get this year's. We'll see if I can snag one. And what I am working on is, this is the colorway. And this is Mint Rain hand-dyed yarns in the Patchwork Quilt colorway. It's a self-striping. And I'm doing something a little unconventional. And I've got a sock going from each end. Actually, it's not that unconventional, but I don't usually do it because it usually can create a mess. But I went to, I got my hair done today, so it was another reason why I was like, ooh, I'm gonna podcast today. My hair is done. I don't have to do it. And I think it's back. The dogs, oh my gosh, the dogs freak out when they hear the bite. It's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, I think we're good. So I went to go get my hair done, and I'm this far on the first sock, and I went, I only need like a ½ inch till the heel. And my hair takes like 2 hours. So I was like, I need another sock, and I don't have another vanilla sock on the needles, which shame on me. So I literally just took the other end and I cast on the other sock today, like while I was waiting. And that's what I got done when I got my hair done. Yeah, so this is where I'm at on each. But I love this. I love all these colors and these stripes. Isn't that just so fun? So I did that same trick in the cuff where, like I was just saying, that you knit during the color change. So yeah, that was exciting. I just cast these on last week. And I am so sorry if that's really loud. I love it. It makes me happy. But yeah, I just cast these on last week. It was our anniversary, May 3rd, and we talk more about that in life stuff, but Ethan surprised me with a trip down to Spun, which is a yarn shop in Arbor. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And oh, I loved it. Oh, it was great. It was such a sweet surprise. And I had just started this sock just before that, and so I had like a brand new sock started. So I was all set for the trip and didn't even know we were taking a trip. So that was a nice surprise. And this is where I was at when we went down. It's my team cuff down stitch marker. Also a crazy sock lady progress keeper. That's where I was at when we started our trip. So it was perfect. And then now I've got the other one started. So like I said, we'll see how this goes. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I'll report back. See if it was a good idea or not. But at least I don't have second sock syndrome now. So not that I usually have an issue with that, but you never know. All right, so that is my purse knitting now. And it's also 64 stitches, and those are chiao size US1 9-inch circulars, which I don't do a ton, so it was nice to do those again. It's crazy the like muscle memory or just even the like muscle buildup that you have to do when you first start using those. My hands were cramping quite a bit, which I'd known from the past from using them, but just with working with them for a week, you know, it's gone away and it's just fine, and it's much more comfortable than it was. But when I went to cast on the second sock today, I didn't even get as much cramping or as much, you know, kind of awkward flimsiness as I had the first time. So if you don't like them, keep trying them because you might end up liking them. Okay, another work in progress is my Ode to Autumn shawl by Jennifer Rundhaug, who is the Driftless Knitter. And this was almost a finished object today. Super close to being done. So for the next episode, we should be all done. I'm very excited. And I managed to stop at the end of a row on purpose so that way I can show you guys. So this is where I'm at. This is my Christmas shawl, kind of vintagey Christmas. This is where I was at last time. That's a little gillyweed bottle from Sucre Miniatures. It was with a Homespun House Harry Potter club yarn. That's where I was at last time, so I got that the rest of that little red bit and then all this green done since the last episode, so I've been trucking on it. The green is fingering weight held double, and the red is DK. It's all done in our yarn that we used to dye. So this was the Professor Sprout colorway, this green held double, and then the red is ruby. And yeah, so now I just finished, I think I've got 2 more rows of this green, but I got the texture portion is all done, and then now it's just going to be knit rows, maybe a purl row in there, but yeah, it's just like there's like a red stripe after this, and then it's done. So yeah, I'm excited. I've had this one on the needles I think since 2020, so it was time for it to be released into the world and be in my closet ready for, well, I guess ready for winter. I was gonna say fall, but I could still wear this in the fall for sure. I feel like it works for Christmas, but it doesn't scream Christmas, which is cool. So, but yeah, I really, really love this. We collaborated on this shawl when Jennifer had come out with this pattern, and we had done a special kit for it in the colors that she knit her original one in, which I still would like a version of it in the original colors as well. Those colors together were really perfect, especially for the name Ode to Autumn. It was just very autumnal. So yes, very, very excited to have that just about done. It should be a finished object next week. I can't wait. I love the weight of it. It's just so cozy and comforting, and I can't wait. Yay, love it. So that is the Ode to Autumn shawl. Next, I cast on a new Cozy Memories blanket. So I have knit one of these. Let's see, the first one I ever made was started in 2016 and then finished at the beginning of 2020. And then I have not had one going since, but I've been wanting to do another one. And I've been using, well actually Ethan and I both have been using my original one quite a bit over the winter. And one time we were hanging out and he said, would you be willing to knit me one of these? I was like, yeah, like, heck yeah, if you ask me to knit you something, I will, 100%. I'm always really excited when Ethan asks for hand knit things because he's very, very knit worthy. He very much appreciates anything handmade, so I was all about it. And I asked him if he had any like color ideas in mind, and he just said whatever. Like, he actually doesn't mind the kind of like crazy colors of my original one where it's just random, like there is no color scheme to it at all, and he said he likes that. So I was like, cool, because I got lots of random scraps. So it is very much in the beginning here. I'm on the very, very first square. But I did start it last Tuesday on our anniversary. I thought that would be the perfect day to start it. I'm using Signature Needle Arts, I believe this is a size 2, yes, size US 2. And the first square is Madeline Tosh Merino Light. I believe this is the Wolf colorway. I think I have the tag in my purse knitting because this is where I housed it originally. Yes, Wolf. So this was this is a unicorn tail. We got this when we went to Spun. So I had Ethan pick out a mini skein from their they had like a setup right by the front with a bunch of mini skeins. So I said, go pick out one for your blanket. I'll start with that. So yeah, it's cool. Really excited about that. I think for some of his next colors, I've picked out some yarns that he had dyed, or that we had dyed, just basically some Woolen Homestead yarns. I thought that would be really kind of fun to add to the blanket, but ultimately it's just going to be kind of random. So really excited about that. I actually really want to work on that, but I'm excited about getting some stuff finished too. So yeah, I think next I'm going to move on to acquisitions. Yes, so one of the first things that I got is actually for my hearing aid. I got this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's this cuff that's supposed to look like I've got double earrings in. But what it is it's jewelry that attaches to a holster that goes on your hearing aid. And so basically it just kind of keeps it in place. A lot of times what will happen is I'll bend over, do something, and the hearing aid kind of falls out a little bit, or it falls off the back of my ear. So this basically just keeps it in place, and it's kind of a neat way to do it because, you know, it's made to look like jewelry. So yeah, it's really cool. It's from a company called Deaf Metal. So DEAFMETAL. And yeah, I really like it. It's so nice. It took a little bit to get used to at first. My ear was kind of, I think I had it pinched too hard, and so it was kind of a little sore, but now that I've worn it for about a week or so, it's been great, and I love it. I wear it at work, and it's been wonderful. So yeah, I wanted to share that just in case anyone that does use hearing aids hasn't heard of them. It's really cool company, and they have tons of different types of jewelry too. So yeah, so I got that, and then something else that came just after I podcast last time was the Backyard Chicken Collection from Loco. What is this one? Whiting True Blue Rooster. So this was a sock set. Ethan had surprised me with this. This was just a special gift. Nothing, like no reason, just wanted to surprise me with it. So this showed up in the mail. It's so pretty. Oh, I love this so much. So I can't wait to knit on this. I think this would be a fun sock camp, a really fun sock camp project. So yeah, I got that, and then the thing is my Spun haul. So here's my bag. And yeah, if you are in Michigan, go to Spun. It's so awesome. It's huge. I've been there when Andrea Mowry was there a couple of years ago, and it was in a different location. It was in the same shopping center, just on the different floor, and it was quite a bit smaller. And they have expanded, and it is so cool. Oh, I loved it. So I will just start at the top here. So I got some fiber. This was kind of like right when you first went in the door, there was some spinning fiber there, and I went like beelined it. So this is Stitched Together Studios, and this is the colorway Folsom Blues. It's a superwash merino top. So I love this. I was really into, as you'll see, I was very much into neons the day we went. It actually, you'll see neons and like earth tones. It's really interesting. Something else that I grabbed was Primrose Yarn Company Homestead Worsted, and this is the Sugar Magnolia colorway. I just thought this was so pretty. It's very much reminds me of spin cycle yarns and hand spun. And even though I am a spinner, I thought this was so pretty, and I thought it would be really fun to add to my Stephen West blanket that I started, the Star Blanket, because it's all pinks and purples, and I just thought that was perfect for it. So we'll see if that's where it goes, but I love it. This is Life in the Long Grass, and this is the burnished colorway. I actually had Ethan pick this out. I had him pick out a skein of yarn for a pair of socks. So these will be for him. And of course, I will put a square in his blanket. This is another Life in the Long Grass. This is a single ply. And this is the tawny colorway. I don't have a ton of singles, and I thought it would be really nice to bump the stash with some singles yarn. Oh, I'm super excited about this. I got a barber cord. So this is from the Knitting Barber. It is like a silicone cord that you put on your end of your needles when you want to try on a sweater, like a top-down sweater, to see if it's long enough. So I've got a sweater going. So I got the fuchsia colorway. And yeah, I can't wait to try this out. I've heard such good things, and yeah, really, really excited to try that. I got a mini skein from Emma's Yarn, and this is called Glamping, which I love that name. So fun. I got some soak. So this is wool wash. This is the Celebration scent. It smells so good. So I'm really excited to have some more liquid detergent. I don't think I've got any, maybe a little bit of one, but I will sometimes put our hand knit socks on the like the wool setting in our washing machine, and it's really easy when you have liquid detergent versus the bar wool wash to just pour it in there and wash it up that way. So I really like that. I've got 2 skeins of Brooklyn Tweed Shelter in the Hayloft colorway. I really went back and forth on whether to get like a sweater's quantity of this or even like a large shawl quantity of this, but I ended up going with the 2. But yeah, really happy with that. There was a lot of debating the whole time. I got these 2 half skeins. These are neon. I'm getting way blown out. These are both from Coop Knits. It's Socks, yeah. And this colorway is called Xenon. And this colorway is called Helium. And I thought these would be really fun for just pops of color in socks or heels, cuffs, and toes in socks as well. So that is literally what these were purchased for, was just for accents. I got this Madeline Tosh Farm Twist Fluoro Rose. And this is a DK. And this is another highlighter pink. This is also something I was thinking for my blanket, as well as maybe even a hat. Like safety. Safety neon. Oh yes, and then I got a sweaters quantity of Arbor from Brooklyn Tweed in this really pretty green colorway. There you go. And I am planning to knit the Autumn League pullover this colorway. So I've got one skein caked up right over there. I'll probably swatch. Wait, I might not. We'll see. I know I should, but I don't know if I'm going to. But it is caked up, and then once I get my shawl off the needles, then I will start either swatching or casting on. We'll see. We'll see what I do. The other thing that I got is a shawl cuff, which I have wanted one of these for forever. These are all upcycled. And what it is when you're wearing your shawl around your neck, you can cuff this around the two ends and it stays put, and I love it. I wore it the other day and I loved it. I've got the tag in here from who it's from. Whimsy_and_co on Instagram. Really, really excited about that. Love it. Yeah, so that is it for acquisitions. So for life stuff, I am gonna insert the video that Ethan and I recorded here as well. You'll also see a cameo from Ethan's brother Tim. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weeks whenever I podcast next. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. It's so good to talk to you guys again so soon, and hopefully I will talk to you soon again. Take care. Bye. Hello. So we thought we would do a life update together.
How's it going?
So I can put this in the podcast, and yeah, we can talk about life stuff just like back in the day we used to podcast together.
Yeah.
So we're out in the garage. Ethan and his brother Tim have been working on their bikes. We got a Harley Sportster and you have a Harley Night Train, right? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yep.
So they kind of, yeah, tell me what you guys did, because I don't really know what you did.
So Tim's bike wasn't running super great. It's carbureted, so it was 2005. I think it was 2007 that they switched over to fuel injection on the Sportsters, but in any case, it wasn't running quite great, so we pulled the carburetor off, tore it completely down, cleaned it up, and while we were at it, we put a stage 1 upgrade on it. So we did air cleaner and a full exhaust system, and I think, Tim, did we do anything else?
We put new shift pegs on it.
Okay, yeah, the cosmetic stuff. So we put some, we put a new shift peg on it, put new foot pegs. We've got a cartridge upgrade for the front forks. So we'll be rebuilding the front end.
So cool.
And then on my bike, I basically tore it all the way down.
Yeah.
That one I rebuilt the entire front end, put a cartridge kit up front, so we replaced the old open bath damping on the forks, and then I put a brand new fuel control module on there, so it adjusts itself now, which is kind of nice.
So cool.
New tires,
Got a complete overhaul.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, I won't go into everything that we did, but
it's
so
been fun though, because I've
yeah.
been hanging out here with you guys, and when you're doing your bike and stuff and knitting, and I got my little spot, my chair, and I'm loving it. It's really fun.
So yeah, Tim and I are, he's taking his motorcycle safety foundation class.
Oh yeah, that's next week.
Yeah, next week to get his endorsement. Right now he's been riding around on TIP, so since I'm fully licensed, he can ride with me as long as he's within eyesight. So I decided I'd take the class with him. I took it years and years ago, and I figured it'd be a fun thing for us to do together. So
totally.
I'm going to take the class
Good brother
again,
time.
and we'll be able to take the bikes to the class, which will be kind of fun.
It's gonna be
and then
so
we'll hop
cool.
off of these Harleys we've been working on for the last 3 weeks and ride around on little 250s. So that'll be kind of neat.
I love it. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. And then we're going to see Weird Al next week. That's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. And
Yep.
Saginaw. And then we just had our 9th year wedding anniversary.
Yep.
On May 3rd, and Ethan surprised me with a trip down to Spun in Ann Arbor, and then let me shop
fun.
till I drop. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Spoiled me. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Do we have anything else going on? I feel like,
Not really. I mean,
oh, the patio. We started a patio.
we started a patio
Oh.
that we've been trying to work on in between all of this. But other than
But you guys
that,
got your class coming up, so we want to get
I don't
this
want to
done.
jinx it, but things have slowed down a little bit, settled
good.
into the new house, and
Yeah.
well, I mean, still new to us.
Yeah.
but, I mean, it's
It'll be
we've
3
been here
years this
3
summer.
years, but yeah, I think everything's finally unpacked.
It's crazy, yeah. And we've been still working out a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Tim's one of our workout buddies.
Yep.
So we pretty much still work out every day, weightlifting, cardio.
Mm-hmm.
How much have you lost?
90 pounds.
90
Yeah.
pounds. Holy cow.
Yep.
It's crazy. So yeah. But yeah, just wanted to pop out and do a quick life update. You got anything else?
No.
All right. Well, maybe we'll have to do these more often. It'll be fun. I'll try and get some footage of the bikes so you guys can see what they got going on.
Yep.